topic is probability and statistics. This is very interesting topic, and all of you are BSc students, so all of you will learn this topic very widely. Already you have studied about the probability and statistics in junior classes. I hope from 6th to 7th standard you statistics is introduced in your mathematics syllabus, but now you are in undergraduate student, so you will learn probability and statistics widely in wide manner. So to start this topic, the prerequisite required is that is basic fundamental mathematics that you have already used in your junior classes. The objective of today's lecture is why do we study statistics? What are the applications of statistics? What is sample or what is the data statistic? So according to me, the statistic is a branch of the mathematics where we collect data, we analyze data, we test data, and after it we give a mathematical, logically correct solution of the problem. All of you know that data are everywhere. The statistical techniques are used to make many decisions that affects our life. No matter what your career, you will make professional decisions that involves data. And understanding of the statistical method will help you to make these decisions effectively. By studying statistics, you can interpret or you can give your decisions more correctly. Now, to start any subject, you should know what are its applications. So you will use its application in finance. The topics that you will study: correlation, regression, index number, time series analysis, and statistics. You will use the top. You will learn the topic. You will study the topic, and that will be used in finance, marketing, personal, operating management. The all statistics topics are used here, and these are various applications. Now, as already I mentioned that it is a science of collecting, organizing, presenting, analyzing and interpreting data to give more effective decisions, or you can give mathematically correct decisions. Now, you should know what are the types of statistics. There are two types of statistics: descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. In descriptive statistics, you will organize, summarize and presenting data in an informative way. And in inferential statistics, you will take samples and you will study the sample, test the sample and give your hypothesis. As already I mentioned, in inferential statistics, you find mean, mode, median of data. Now, to know the sample, what is sampling? Sampling, you can say, it is a part of a population. Population as a whole universe, and just we take one part of it is known as a sample. Then sample can be with replacement. A member of population may be chosen more than once. Without replacement, a member of population may be chosen only once. That is lottery tickets. Now we discuss about sampling methods. Sampling methods can be random or non-random. Random sampling means a sample taken from the population by the chance. Non-random means Actual process of sampling cause sampling errors. For example, sample may not be large enough to representative of population. Factors not related to the sampling process cause non-sampling errors. A defective counting device can cause a non-sampling errors. Now, random sampling methods are simple random, set, stratified random samples, cluster samples, and systematic samples. In simple random sample, each sample of same size having equal chance to be selected. Stratified sample divide the population into group and then take this sample. And the same way, cluster sample divide the population into strata and then randomly select that strata. Systematic sample randomly selected a starting point and take every nth piece of data from the listing of the population. Now come to the descriptive statistic. What we do to find mean, median, mode? Again, we collect data, present data, and summarize data. When we talk about the data, you must know there is a primary data and secondary data. Primary data is collected specifically for the analysis desired, and secondary data that is already have been compiled and are available for statistical analysis. For collecting data, you use variable and constant. Variable means changing value of numerical value. You take some parameter that is known as variable, and the constant is constant having fixed numerical value. Okay, now we discuss about data. What is data? Data are two types, qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative depicts quality of data. For example, hair color, ethnic group, attributes of the population. Okay, quantitative, it represents the number, distance traveled to college, number of children in a family, number of students in a class. Okay, now we come to the quantitative data. Quantitative data are always measured in numbers. So result of countings or measured attribute of a population. So there are two types of quantitative data, discrete and continuous. In discrete data, we take result of counting the number of students of a given ethnic group in a class, number of students taking, entering in a library. And in continuous, we feel what we feel, that is continuous data. So suppose if the result of measuring a distance travel, weight of luggage, height of students in a class. Same way, qualitativity, dichotomic and polynomic. In dichotomic, it's in the form of word, and in polynomic, it takes a form of word more than two options: education of primary school, secondary school, and in university. In this lecture, we have learned what is probability and statistics and its application in real life. As we all know, what is probability? I'm again repeating, the probability is a measure of uncertainty. You are uncertain for happening or failure of any event, and the statistic is a collection of the data, summarizing, analyzing the data, and then give you hypothesis and then give you conclusion. So in this lecture, we have learned, and we came to know what there is a difference between probability and statistic. Now, also we have learned what how many data are here: quantitative data and qualitative data. What are the examples of qualitative data? What are the examples of qualitative data? In quantitative data, we measure and we sampling, we do hypothesis testing, And in qualitative data, we also do sampling and hypothesis testing, but the types are different. After it, we learned what is the sampling of data, what are sample, what is population. Even population is a universe, and we take a sample from it. And if we take a random sampling, then if we choose a random sample, then we say it is a random sampling. How are the varieties of sampling of data? See, these type of things. In text lecture, we will learn about the qualitative and quantitative data and its numerical computation. Thank you. Thank you once again, and we will meet in next lecture.